What's up, guys? My name's Sebastian Trav, and hope you guys are having a great day and will continue having one. This is the Infiniti Q50. My car is in the shop right now, the Infiniti Q60 that you guys have probably seen in other vids. If not, it's that one right there. Probably seen it on TikTok or YouTube. We are starting to make a pretty good name for ourselves. However, we just found out that there was some metal in the oil pan, and I'm going to be getting a turbo and engine replacement, and that may take some time. So Infiniti has given me a loaner vehicle, which is this beautiful Q50 Lux. It is a 2023, so I think it'd be a great time to do a comparison between the two of my Infiniti Q60 Lux as well as the Infiniti Q50 Lux. Anymore. Here I got us rear. I went video. That was no different. Okay. This video is going to be completely Red Sport aside. For now, I can make a whole nother video of the Q50 Red Sport and the Q60 Red Sport and the differences between the two, as well as the Q60 Red Sport and the Q60 Lux. I'm more than happy to do that video. If you guys want that video, chat me up in the comments. But this is the difference between the Q50 Lux and the Q60 Lux. Very first thing, and obvious first thing, is that one has 2 doors and the other has 4. So obviously the Q50 is going to have a lot more space than the Q60. As you can see, you do have an entire rear seat and that it is fully functional. My wife usually sits all the way back and I still have some pretty decent leg room, and I am about 5'7", 5'8". The next bigger thing is going to be the body lines of the car. The Q60 has a much more aggressive body line, while the Q50 still has one, but it's just not as apparent. The Q50 is more comfortable. I am not just saying that because my Q60 is on coilovers, but honestly, I've had both stock, and this is one comfortable seat. Like, I could probably drive in this thing for a few hours. The Q50 is honestly a huge bang for the buck, in my opinion. Obviously, a lot of people compare it to the M340s, and I don't know what else to compare it to, but that's honestly what I see it compared to the most. And the M340s, you're talking about 40K at least for a used one, 60K or more for a new one. And honestly, this thing, you can pick it up for 20 to 22K used, 2019 with around 45,000 miles. That is what I'm basing my car upon. My car has 45,000 miles, so I'm going to base both of them on the same year and same mileage. So a 2019 Q50, you can get between $20,000 and $22,000 with 45,000 miles, which you still have a little bit of warranty left and plenty of time to get an extended warranty on it, just in case those turbos do decide to go out. The Q60 is a bit more pricey, and honestly, I didn't realize how much more pricey they were until I started getting some notes for this video. But the Q60 runs between 28 and 30 grand for a Lux with 45,000 miles. Now that is almost a $10,000 difference, and I would pay it. Honestly, I love the Q60. I love the way it looks, but this is for you guys to decide. Is the Q50 versus the Q60 worth 10 grand? The Q50 is significantly cost effective to modify cosmetically. The Q60, about everything on the Q60 is a bit more expensive when you go cosmetic wise. Diffusers, side skirts, front lip, body kits, whatever you want, it's a bit more expensive. The reason why that is, there's plenty more Q50s made. So a lot of shops and a lot of other people, a lot of other resources have made cheaper variants of other products. And that makes modifying this car cosmetically a lot cheaper. On that same note, this car has so many more made. For the Q60, they only made about 39,000 total for the entire United States. It was almost only for America. They weren't really made in Japan. You can't really find Q60s unless they were imported from Europe or Australia. They were never really made for the market of Japan. While the Q50 was, but it was nicknamed the Skyline. Since there was so many more Q50s made, the body panels are a lot easier to find. You can even find some in pick and pull now that they have aged over 10 years. I haven't seen one currently, but I see body parts for these cars all the time. For instance, a bumper for my car is probably around $1,500 painted. You can get a bumper for this car for under 800 bucks painted off of a website and just sent to you directly, which is super convenient. Door panels are going to be easy to find. Doors are going to be easy to find. Windows are going to be cheaper. Windshield is going to be cheaper. A lot of the body panels are going to be cheaper for this car. A negative to the body of this car versus the Q60 is that there's no difference between a Q60 Luxe and a Q60 Red Sport as for looks. Literally none. Everything is the same. The bumper is the same, the hood is the same, the fenders are the same, the interior is also the same. The Q50 does require a front facelift, I guess you could say. The Red Sport does have an entirely different bumper, different grille, and different emblem. This one has a poke out emblem. Most of them are flat on the Red Sport. Pretty sure these are the Red Sport wheels, but I could be wrong. But the Red Sport does come with different wheels than the Luxe on the Q50s, as well as the Q60s. However, that's just one key point on the 50. This one is a premium trim, so you are going to get the Bose Performance Series sound system that you'll find in the 911 Porsche. However, it doesn't normally come that way. Base models do not come with Bose, while the Q60 comes factory, base or not, with the Bose premium sound system. One of the biggest things that I think Infiniti just did us Q60 owners wrong with is the Q50 comes with a digital speedometer, which is amazing. The Q60 does not. I don't know why they did that, if it was just to soften up the cost or if it was just a program that just wasn't installed, but I would have loved to have that on my Q60. The headlights are quite a bit different between the Q60 and the Q50. I honestly love the Q60's headlight more. You can see it in my profile page. It's just got more elegance to it, in my opinion. These have been around for a very, very long time. Like I said, almost 10 years. They could definitely use an update on headlights. However, unlike the Q60, you can get aftermarket options. The Q60 doesn't really come with any aftermarket options for headlights. The Q50 is actually 100 pounds lighter than the Q60, and that's in its base trim, even more so in a premium trim. How they made a sedan lighter than the coupe, I have no idea, but a little bit of weight loss, a little bit of sound deadening, deleting, and you're way less than a Q50. Modification wise, there isn't many differences performance, but you can fit a bigger wheel on the Q60 than you can the Q50. Yes, you can of course put a 10.5 on a Q50, but will it poke? Most definitely, especially here in the front. I've got 10.5s all around on my Q60 and it sits flush. You put 10.5s on this Q50 and you're going to have quite a bit of poke. On that same note, the Q60 is actually lower stock than the Q50. It's just got a little bit lower center of gravity. Not anything to write home about. Well, one thing to note, the taillights are slightly different. Honestly, the taillights look great on either car. I think they look amazing. Both cars are absolutely beautiful in their own way, and I'd take either one, honestly, and you guys probably already know my preference. The Q60 is my preference, but there is a lot of pros to getting a Q50 over a Q60 other than just the looks. So this is a somewhat quick video, something that I wanted to put out while my Q is in the shop. So you can tell me, would you pay $10,000 more for a Q60 or would you get a Q50? I hope to bring more videos to you in the future. It might be with this car. If I can think of something, it might be with the Q60. I don't know how long they're going to take on the Q60. But shout out to Tim Daly Infiniti for taking care of my car and giving me this one in the meantime. Hope you guys have a great day and we'll continue having one. Peace.